Hello everyone, I am Rahul Kumar, a research scholar at Department of Management, Zamia Hamdard. Today, I, along with my co-author and supervisor, Dr. Muhammad Shahnawaz Abdeen, am here to present a paper titled as Emergence Challenges and Future of Rural Marketing in India with respect to consumer behavior for durable products. So what we do in this paper, we give a historical perspective of how rural marketing evolved over the world and how it developed over the world and how it developed in India and what are the challenges and future scope of rural marketing in India with respect to durable products or consumer durable. So paper has been divided in introduction, review of literature, research objective, research methodology, analysis of data, and in discussion of results, conclusion, references. So introduction, as we all know that we are in 21st century where marketing activities are witnessing the influx of new and novel methods and advanced methods of marketing wherein marketers have been forced to adopt and adopt those methods in order to sell their products to their customers and survive in the marketplace. So it is forceful for marketeers or out of compulsion that they have no option but to adapt to new methods and novel methods of marketing. So one of the major aspect of marketing system is that we have we are witnessing the emergence of rural marketing because of the saturation of urban markets, higher competition in urban market than in rural markets, aspiration level growing up in rural markets, income level growing up in rural markets. So all these factors are an indicator that the rural marketing in India is growing and the rural consumers are showing some interest for branded and new products. So we skip review of literature because that will take a lot of time. So we come to our objective. So what are the major objectives of this paper? So we first give a historical background on the emergence of rural marketing. Then we give a perspective on the evolution of rural marketing in India. And the last, we identify the challenges and scope of rural marketing in India with respect to consumer durables or durable products. So research methodology. So what we do in research methodology, we review the related papers that focus on rural marketing, and we try to have an understanding how the rural marketing evolved world over and in India. And we collect the required data from secondary sources of data like government reports, business reports, and the related articles or papers or some studies published in the domain. So emergence of rural marketing coming to our first objective. So the rural marketing can be traced back to 1925 in the USA, where Agar made the first use of the term rural marketing. After that, Mac Fall analyzes this information for appreciating the benefits arise out of the agricultural census distribution system in USA. G. William Skinner in his paper of 1964 draws a line or draws some insight on rural marketing in China. And the development of rural marketing in Africa is said to be around 1960s. And Bhutan, where 70% of the population resides in rural areas, but there is lack of interest shown by the researchers in rural markets and also by the practitioners. So we cannot conclude or we do not know when the rural marketing in Bhutan emerged. In Indian context, as we all know that India has been a country where barter system was prevalent in earlier times, and in some parts of India it is even prevalent today. It is prevalent even today. So as far as the term rural marketing is concerned in Indian context, we found that the rural marketing in Indian context was first used in 1947 in the seminal in the report of a committee set up by National Planning Committee and chaired by K.T. Shah. So the first mention of the term rural marketing in Indian context was made in 1947. So this is the evolution of rural marketing in India, how the rural marketing in India developed over the different phases. So phase first, that is before 1960s, where rural marketing and agricultural marketing were used synonymously to each other, and this was the market where the sale of agricultural inputs or agricultural produce was known as rural marketing. Phase second focus on the demand for agricultural inputs because of the revolution, that was green revolution. Phase third saw the emergence of rural marketing in wider sense. So here the entry by multinational companies was seen in rural marketing in India, and we saw the different products like consumables, FMCGs were started to be sold in rural marketing in Indian context. And phase four, that is after year 2000, has taken as the center stage of the rural marketing in India because of the higher interest shown by the various multinationals and local companies of India. So the coming to future prospect of rural marketing in India, so there are various reports that signify, that indicate that rural marketing in India has a very prosperous future. So for example, World Economic Forum in its report of 2019 predicts that the rural per capita consumption will grow to 4.3 times by 2030 compared to 3.5 times in urban India. So rural per capita consumption will grow higher than in urban India. And in this figure, these two figures, we can also see the prediction of rural FMCG market and rural durable market. So in year 2025, the FMCG market is predicted to reach 100 billion US dollar, and FM, as far as the durable industry is concerned, it is also predicted to grow at CAGR of 9% from year 2017 to year 2022. So this is the prediction with respect to prosperous scope of rural marketing in India for both FMCG as well as durable products. So current issues, so poor marketing system, scattered markets, lack of financial system, lack of credit, illiteracy, and the other factors that make marketing in rural areas very difficult. So one of the studies found that the rural consumers are very attached to their customs and traditions. So they are hesitant to uh, uh, move out of their customs and traditions. So coming to conclusion, so we draw first conclusion that rural marketing traces its origin back to about 100 years ago in USA, and in Indian context it was in 1947 where the first mention of the term rural marketing was made. The various factors that signify the prosperousness of rural marketing are growing income, growing awareness, demand for quality products. And the hurdles that are seen in rural markets of India are poor infrastructure, lack of communication system, lack of financial resources, scattered markets of rural India. All these make marketing in rural areas very difficult. As well, as far as the future scope of rural marketing is concerned, so this has very prosperous future as seen from various reports, and in as seen is in this conclusion. So like rural consumer durable products forms 59% of the total market share in rural areas. So with respect to consumer durables, rural market has a very prosperous futures. So these are the references that we have used in our paper. Thank you very much. Have a good day.